Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, before we get started, we're going to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by
Hashem,
Hashem, Rakha Kodash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and love to the elect of the nation of Israel. Hey, with the Jim's Memphis count, on the brother I9 to my left.
Tazamak.
And coming back again through the spirit power of Yahweh Shai with another lesson. This lesson is going to Ctrl Alt to delete, and pretty much how in the spirit the Lord just gonna press the reset button on the society, make all things new again. So Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the elect. We gonna let the scriptures do the talking, and we gonna start with pretty much the meaning of Ctrl Alt to delete.
Yup. So this is Control Alt Delete meaning. All right. From Quora.com, it says the origin of Control Alt Delete key combination and function goes all the way back to the development of the original IBM PC. It was originally used as a way to restart a system when errors in code that was being written would hang up instead of having to go through a full power cycle to regain control.
Right, and me just reading that again for like the fifth time or whatever, what come to mind is the second covenant, because the error with us pretty much was sin and going off, so he gonna have to put his laws, statutes, commandments in us, man, so he gonna restart the system, reboot it, and pretty much starting with the the elect, once we get in the chariots, right, the new bodies, but then 2/3 they gonna have to come back in Hebrew Huggies.
Yep.
They're gonna have to die on this side, You had to preach something come to mind?
Yeah, this second Ezra was 6 and 7. Right? It says, then answered I and said, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 6. Then considered I, second Ezra 6 and 6. Then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Mm-hmm. Right? This the angel speaking to the prophet Ezra's concerning the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and as it ought to take place in the earth. Right? So Ezra said, then answered I and said, what shall be the pardon asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world.
Right.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Exactly. So Jacob is being the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and Esau being a so-called white man. We in his world now. So this world, this is how we know we're at the end. Then it say, you jump over to 2 Ezra 7, I believe. It said the beginning of immortality to come.
Yeah, I got you. This 2 Ezra 7 and 20.
42.
Oh, is it 40? Okay.
Yep, 42.
2 Ezra 7 and I'm gonna start at 41. Even so now, seeing corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased.
Right, wickedness is increasing day by day. And the scripture said the love of men shall wax cold, and sin shall increase as well.
Yup.
You got it.
It says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly.
Right, because you got Jake, 2/3 still praying for Esau, want the Edomites to be saved. But it's no saving these devils, man.
Yeah.
Look out to the word, nothing but wickedness, man. You got the Olympics, right, Decepticons, trying to paint the Last Supper. Then you got Decepticons fighting females. It's confusion, man. But you niggas constantly want to pray, for this wicked-ass society. Pray for America. Praying for DJ Trump. Now you praying for Kamala Harris, man. You stand praying for the ungodly. All the ungodly people need to be destroyed, man. And that's when the Lord go pretty much press the Control Alt to delete on niggas, man. You got it.
Hey, and for anybody who's thinking that it's something wrong with us saying not to pray for these people, right? This is John 17:9, right? And this is the words in red, which means Yahushua spoke these words, right? Who the world ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, right? And he also said this, right? First John 2:15,
Right.
says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right, the love of the Heavenly Father is not in you. Again, it say the whole world lie in wickedness.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yep. What's that, 4 John 5:19?
Yo, and I was thinking that because Esau is the wicked.
Right.
As we just read, Esau is the end of the world. Right? So when wickedness fully takes fruit, when the fruit of wickedness is fulfilled in the earth, then the end is going to come. Right? Meaning, like the scriptures say, his said measure.
To the said measure.
To the said measure be fulfilled.
Yep.
Right? So there's a level of wickedness that the Lord is going to allow. When you go to 2 Thessalonians, what does it say? Only he who let it will let, you know, roughly paraphrasing, until he be taken out of the way. So we're going to be coming upon that time very soon. But we are basically in the last days, the end of the world. We're in the last days of the last days where the Lord is about to Ctrl Alt delete all wickedness, all errors, right?
Yep.
And reset the society.
Come on.
It says 1 John 5:19. It says, I'm going to start at 18. We know that whosoever is born of the Most High sinneth not, but he that is begotten of the Most High keepeth himself, and the wicked one toucheth him not.
Right, the evil, you know, the wicked can't touch us, man. Through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know? You got it.
And we know that we are of the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, and the whole world lieth in wickedness.
Right, the whole world lie in wickedness. Saying the NLT, we know that we are the children of the Most High, and that the world around us is under the control of the evil one. And the evil one is who? Esau Edom, because Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You see? So the whole world lie in wickedness, man. Nothing but moles and demons and gremlins and niggers and so forth and so on, man. You know? Can I get this precept?
Yeah.
Second Maccabees chapter 6 and 12. Now I beseech those that read this book that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nations. For it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but for with punish. You see? For not is with other nations, right? The heathens, not with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbear to punish, till they become to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us. So once these heathens, you know, like you said, get the full measure, you know, when wickedness is at the all-time high, then when the Lord decide to judge, you know, go ahead and act on it, man.
That's right.
But not with us, you know, when we do something, it's on sight pretty much with us, man. You know?
Yep.
So you can go back to the 2 Ezra 7.
Alright. Just back in 2 Ezra 7 and 42. 42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Well, the day of doom should be the end of this time. Again, 2 Ezra 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world, which is the day of doom. You got it?
It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come.
So the beginning of immortality is what? Jacob. Jacob next. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the one that it's the beginning of it that follow it, you know. That's immortality. That's the kingdom of heaven. You know?
Yo. Because when Jake, you know, take the throne, you know, beginning with Yahushua in the house of David, there's going to be an age of immortality established on the earth.
Right.
And that's something that has never been established on the earth, because there's not a nation that ever lived that fully embodied righteousness, total righteousness, that executed total righteous judgment on the planet Earth. There's never been a nation on the planet that did that.
Right.
And Israel is going to be the first nation to ever accomplish that. Right? You go here, I'm going to get a quick precept on that. It's Isaiah 54:17. It says, no, 45, Salah. Isaiah 45:17, right? It's Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, with an everlasting salvation. That's why I always say salvation is victory over death. It says, ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end.
Right.
That world right there goes into an age, right?
Our Lamia.
Our Lamia. Yup. So, I read 18. For thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that created the heavens, the Most High Himself that formed the earth and made it. He hath established it. He created it not in vain. For He formed it to be inhabited. And the wicked, what does he do? Right? He alters life. He sets up a way of life that causes the earth to depopulate.
Right.
Right? The Lord didn't set up the earth for it to depopulate. He set up the earth to be populated, to be populated abundantly. What He said, let the living creature that had life come forth abundantly. This is what He commanded the powers that established the earth in the beginning to do.
Like be fruitful and multiply.
Be fruitful and multiply. You know?
Yep.
He says, I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and there is none else. Yup. That's why He say, He shall do all His pleasure, and His counsel shall stand. Right? So I go back to 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra 7, we'll be at 44.
Finish 43.
Finish 40. Yeah. Wherein corruption is past, and temperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown up, and truth is sprung up.
Right, and the truth is springing up now through the spirit power of Yahweh Shai. You got one more verse.
Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed.
Right, so no saving the Edomites comes soon. You know, once he, especially when the Lord come back, He gonna take down the Westerns too, man. You ain't gonna be able to save the Westerns, man. You know, and the Westerns ain't gonna defeat the Lord, man. They're Edomites. This a bug out doctrine, man. Even when Esau suffered 1,000 years of captivity, you ain't gonna say, all right, he had enough, you know, let's just give him this part of the land, you know, let him be. No, he gonna be gathered together, Obadiah 1:18, man.
Yeah, that very thought is, you know, that thought of the Russians being able to stand and abide in the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Lord said there should be none remaining of the house of Esau. Y'all obviously didn't read the book of Obadiah.
Yeah.
You know, before you let that come out of your mouth, before you express that thought, your mind should have froze up like the IBM computers used to do, and you should have hit Ctrl Alt Delete before you said that shit.
That's an error. That's a glitch right there.
That's a glitch.
So you know, so you need a hard reset.
You need a fucking hard
reset. That's what 2/3 about to get, a hard reset.
Them niggas be drinking a lot of Coke and shit though. Dr. Pepper, Coke. Niggas pirate gland fucked up. Need to get their ass out here like we is on this track sometime and get all them damn impurities out of you. Then you teaching the word with your fucking head covered up. But that's another lesson for another time. I just want to rant on them real quick for that.
Yep.
Super error. That's a super error.
That's a super error. So you gotta say Ctrl Alt Delete, you know.
Matter of fact, you gotta do that and then run a virus scan.
Yeah.
You gotta do you gotta have to put that that sweep on the virus sweep. You got a virus in your system, man. You gotta get that shit out.
Yeah, man. You know, a new system, pretty much. Like, cause even Lord, like, what else can I do with my people? They sell Milton, you know. Yep. You finish that 45, and then we get to close.
It says, then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor oppress him that have gotten the victory.
Right, nor to oppress him that had gotten the victory.
And what's the victory? Immortality.
Immortality, man. So we ain't gonna be oppressed. This our last time being a slave here in this wicked society, man. So, hey, that's that. Elam ain't gonna be able to stand up against us, you know, right? The Persians, right? Put us back in captivity. No other nations, the Chinese, nobody gonna be able to put us back in captivity, man. Once the kingdom of heaven be established here on earth, man. You know, because that's victory over death, man.
Victory over death.
Yep. And I want to get that Hebrews real quick. Lord, I'm not all over the place.
Yeah, you good. I had one too.
Hebrews 8 and 6. You know, because you're going back on that pretty much definition, Ctrl Alt to delete. It was originally used as a way to restart a system when errors and code that was being written will hang up instead of having to go through a full power cycle to regain control. So errors and code. So it said find a fault with them, right? So this is Hebrews 8, and I started 6, but now he obtained a more excellent ministry by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant. That's Yahweh Shai, which was established upon better promises. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second, you see? For finding fault with them, right? Finding fault with the people. The Israelites, us, find fault with us. That error was in us, man. You know what I'm saying? It's an error, you know? So it said, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, like the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, right? You see? A new covenant is he gonna make with us, going right back to the Old Testament, the prophecies, like Jeremiah 31:31. You know, and also what's that, Ezekiel 34 and like 16. He will put his spirit in us and make us walk in his laws, statutes, commandments. You know, so he said, find a fault with us. You know, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant. It's the same laws, statutes, commandments, right? It's just an updated one, right? It's a covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. And after those days is when the Lord destroyed this wicked society by thermonuclear fire, you know. After this wicked system, you know, is destroyed. So after those days, said the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they should be to me a people.
Yeah. So he gonna do away with our old system of trying to maintain his righteousness. You know, we're gonna get a whole new hard drive, software update,
Right.
everything. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep the Lord's righteousness perfect into perfection. We're gonna have to rehearse the acts. We're gonna perform and execute righteousness to the T.
Yeah, that's pretty much point the new covenant being in us, man. I can keep going on that though. You got it out.
All right, so this is Psalms 10 and 15 and verse 16 from the Berean Standard Bible.
Oh, the Berean.
The Berean Standard Bible. It says, break the arm of the wicked and evildoer. Call him to account for his wickedness until none is left to be found. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is king forever and ever. The nations will vanish from his land.
Yeah.
Meaning the wicked, all of the wicked nations are going to vanish from his land. Okay? Now, ultimately, Esau Edom is the only nation that's going to be completely eradicated.
Right.
But the wickedness and the wickedness that's within the minds of the other nations is going to be rooted out too. Right? With that rod of iron that we're going to apply. We're going to break the wicked mindset of these nations with the righteous, with the rod of righteousness. Okay? Remember the Lord said concerning Esau Edom, he shall lead them neither root nor branch. All right? But you want me to get the Revelation?
Yeah, Revelation. That's in the right there.
All right. These are Revelation 21 and just jump straight to 5.
Yep.
All right.
You can read 3. Read 3 to 4.
Alright, so this is from the Berean Standard Bible, right? It says, "And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of the Most High is with man, and he will live with them. They will be his people, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua himself will be with them as their power. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain. For the former things have passed away."
Right, the former things are passed away. The facet of what passed away, man. The mindset, everything in the society is temporary. You know, so the old things are passed away. You got it.
"And the one seated on the throne said, Behold, I make all things new."
That's it. The Lord make all things new. That's the refresh, you know. Because in the kingdom of heaven, it say what? No more pain. In the same chapter as well. No more pain, no more sorrows, no more war, no more confusion, right?
Oh, I got a precept real quick.
You got it.
This 2 Peter's 3 and was it new heaven and new earth? Yep. Hold on. Let's see.
2 Peter 3.
Matter of fact, should have started in Revelation 21:1, but I'm trying to connect 2 precepts together. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is 2 Peter 3 and so like 2 Peter 3 and 10, right? It says, "But the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night." Like a thief. The heavens will disappear with a roar. The elements will be destroyed by fire, and the earth and its works will be laid bare.
Exactly.
Yep.
And the scripture said the earth will abide forever as well, you know.
Yep. So it's basically just the works in the earth, the wicked works, the system, you know, the democracy, the government.
Right.
It's all gonna be destroyed, right?
Come.
So linking that up with Revelation 21:1, the same chapter that we in. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. The first heaven and earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. So that's linking up with 2 Peter 3 and 10, because that heaven is talking about rulership, right?
Yep.
The rulership. The kingdom of Esau Edom is going to be made bare, right? And the new kingdom that's going to be established on earth is going to be the kingdom of the Most High, the kingdom of heaven, the house of David, all right?
Yep.
So back in Revelation 21:5, it says, Then he said, write this down, for these words are faithful and true.
Yeah, that's plain.
Well,
Yep. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. That's how you had that. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect. You know, the Lord about to control, Alt, delete. You know, this whole society. You know, and set up His new world order. So once again, give our praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, V'chakodash. Shalom.